Welcome to Forgot Our Mic podcast. Forgot Our Mic podcast.
Is that the name now?
I guess.
It took us a while to figure it out, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Explanation
Yeah,
for those who don't know.
Why don't you explain it?
Okay. So I have a podcast that I created a year ago. And it for my first podcast, I forgot to plug in my mic. So I called the podcast, I forgot to plug in my mic. And I had listeners, like a few friends who were like, whatever happened to your podcast? And I was like, you know what? I don't know. Life got really hectic. And so yeah, I just kind of like a spin-off of that podcast where I talked about healthy lifestyle choices, like going to bed early. But now we're sitting here filming it at like almost 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's 20 to 2 at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not great. We started doing this at what time exactly?
5 p.m.
Ooh, that's not great. Not great. And it is now almost 2 o'clock in the morning. We're finally live.
Then, okay, so half of our equipment, so the equipment that we needed to use was just like not available. And we just got lucky. We asked for some help. We got some help and we were able to get some equipment from the school. Anyways, from our school to record this podcast. So it was really nice. Shout out to Evan. Thank you so much for your help.
And by like help, he helped us like get the equipment, but
he wasn't able to be around long enough for us to
he did not help us figure out. He didn't really tell us what the equipment was.
He told me, but I was kind of like,
but you didn't explain it to me. So yeah. I opened the box of this and I was expecting a whole thing of like buttons, and there were not a lot of buttons to push. Anyways, long story short, it took a while to figure out how it works, to figure out where it's going to work, and just all the kind of logistics behind it. Finally figured it out, but, you know, we're a little tired.
Yeah.
Emotionally and physically.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to your former podcast, or maybe continuing podcast. We'll see about that. Why don't you tell all viewers at home?
Okay.
What was your podcast about?
So my podcast was about kind of like a self-help, more like a self-care, self-help, kind of trying to have more of a positive outlook on life, and advice that I would give to people. No. The lingering cough returns.
We got sick, 3 weeks ago, and you're still coughing. And it's great.
Yeah, I have a lingering cough. I got a really bad lung infection, and I lost my voice for an entire week.
Oh, man. That's honestly, that's tough. And I just kind of wanted to flex. Before I just want to flex about something here. Just these are our names, by the way.
Oh, yes.
I'm Thomas, and you're
Bree.
Yeah,
I forgot to introduce ourselves.
Wait,
we're kind of new at this. We're not very good at this.
Your name's Bree?
Yeah.
Like the cheese?
Nice to meet you, sir.
We've never met before. No, I don't know who you are. We just ran into each other on the hallway.
You're like, hey, let's do a podcast.
Let's just do a podcast. Video live podcast on YouTube. Right now live on my YouTube channel, which is weird. We do have another YouTube channel this will be up on later.
Yeah, we tried to stream it from that YouTube channel, but they were kind of very suspicious of the channel because we just made it for this podcast, and they were like, you have to wait 24 hours, and we're kind of like,
before you can go live. And we were just like, no, I'm not.
So we tried on a different channel. It worked.
I mean, I'd say it worked.
Yeah.
I'd say overall it worked. So why don't you continue what you're saying before I rudely interrupted you?
It was my coughing, and it was ironically I was talking about healthy lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started coughing.
Then you started coughing. Wow,
It's
that's
been a
rough
rough.
life.
So yeah, the podcast was about just kind of mental health, physical health, exercise, like eating well, mostly like just sleep. And I would kind of like every podcast, I would come up with like a topic to talk about. I had, the first one I kind of just talked about who I was, where I came from, and just kind of life advice. And then I think I had 3 podcasts, and one of them was kind of like night owl or early bird. Kind of talked about how it's important to go to bed early, but I mean, being in college, that's really, really hard, especially around this time of the year, finals. It gets pretty hectic, and sometimes you drop the ball and you struggle to pick it back up. So I think that's what it was. It was kind of just kind of inspire others, and it was also helpful for me to be able to talk about my struggles and also talk or like give advice to others. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
that's
great.
originally what it was for. I'm also holding in coughs here. So I keep
Yeah, and like I remember listening to, like, one of your first I think it was your first one, and I was like, you got a natural gift, ability, some might say. Um and you're, oh man, I didn't get that reaction on camera. You want to do it again? Just a close up on you, just real quick. Yeah, if you haven't guessed yet, we did not do a practice run of this. We're making it up as we go. We 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 thought we were ready, and then, no, we need to get this pink tablecloth here. Total of what, $2. So that's not where they are. That's yeah, they're over there. Well, now they're on your other side there. Yeah, now. But for the most part, it took a while to make, the 2 graphics we made. Oh, you can see them better when they're like this. Oh, this is Steve and his family. They grew up in the suburbs of Florida. Yes, Florida's a state, I know that, but like in every suburb in Florida, they lived in. They've been around, so he's been through a lot, some might say, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Speaking of where people are from, that's a nice segue. Eh? Oh, yeah. Someone's. You don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you tell, like, you talked about your first podcast was about who you are, where you came from. This is a new podcast, new time. Yeah. Why don't you talk about who you are and where you came from?
Oh my gosh. Why would you put me on the spot like that?
Because I'm a terrible person.
I don't even want to go that far into depth. Like, it's just
you don't have to. You just like, like just who are you?
I'm from Ottawa, born here, raised in Canada.
I'm so sorry.
In college for animation. Graduated, was an animator for about 6 years, I think going on 7 now. And yeah, still animating, but decided to go back to school for television broadcasting because I wanted to learn how to use just cameras and produce film and just even just a podcast and things like this and entertainment. And it's really fun and it's something I'm very passionate about. And I think with just, I guess, time moving forward, I feel like everybody is just learning how to stream and learning how and kind of just bringing their life online. So to be able to do something like this today and to be able to do like this type of streaming or broadcasting, or I could broadcast my art or bring my art online, I think that's really cool to be able to do. So in sorts, yeah, I'm an artist. I am a multi-skilled person.
You said the words. I like that.
I do many things and I enjoy and have a passion for many things as well. So I'm a creative minded person and I enjoy kind of exploring and learning. And I think you can never stop learning. And if you just aren't interested or stop learning, then you're not growing. So that's just kind of my life perspective, is to keep going.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And what about you? You tell me about yourself. More or less tell like the viewers, tell people out
You
there.
don't know who I am. This
Yeah,
whole time.
I know. I know you're
Thomas.
Thomas.
So many projects we've done together. Oh no, sorry, we met in the hall. I forgot. Forgot about that. Yeah, I was born and raised in the great city of Ottawa. Lived here my whole life. Same house, practically the same bedroom my whole life. Moved around a little bit, but not a lot of change. Changed high school once. It was pretty gnarly. Very boring childhood. Not much happened. Love hockey, sports, baseball. Very Canadian of me. And just got into TV because I did a project in the 5th grade with my brother, who took this program way back then. He did the program to an extent. I won't get into how that ended, but I kind of got into this program because I just kind of fell in love with it after doing that dumb hockey project where he took a video and edited it together, and I showed the whole class. I had to make a product or something. It was a really dumb assignment, but it kind of showed me what he did at school, and I thought it was really, really cool. And I just knew since then I wanted to be a broadcaster, whatever that means. At the 5th grade level, it means something, and I wanted to do that. And so I knew this program existed, TV broadcasting, at Algonquin College, and I decided to, once I graduated high school, I guess before I graduated high school, when I was applying to colleges, that I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. And I did it. And here I am in going like last day of our second last semester.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And in next semester, it's crunch time.
Also,
I don't know.
I forgot to mention, I have a sister
that
took this program. She graduated just last year. I want to give her a shout out. So,
you think she's gonna listen to this?
She's gonna listen to this. Okay, I'm gonna make her listen to this.
You know, if she's
Fallon, if you're listening, hi.
Fallon, I know you're not listening. So not hi. I can't believe we did that.
Why?
We talked about this.
No.
We talked about this.
I keep laughing too loud. I'm gonna move this away.
Yeah, no, don't talk to Mike. I will. I have something to admit to you.
Okay, what?
We
didn't meet in the hallway. We've known each other.
Oh no, we've known each other since we started this program.
Lie.
That was a joke. We know each other pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah.
But no, I have something to you specifically.
I'm scared.
That I did.
I'm scared.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
It just might affect our mark. No, it's not that bad. You were muted for a bit there, and I didn't realize. I don't know how long, but like a while ago I noticed. It was a while ago, and I brought it up now, and I'm so sorry.
Thomas, we're gonna have to start over, right?
No. It's fine. It's live. It's
how
technical difficulties.
Muted? Was I heard at least?
Well, no, they would have heard you from my mic, maybe.
So sad. My mic was muted.
Yeah.
How long was it muted?
I don't know. I just noticed it and I fixed it pretty quickly, but
it might have been muted for a while.
Probably. You want to restart?
Yeah.
Fart.
It's okay. I saw the color change, and it just changed recently.
It
used to be a light
thanks
blue.
for watching, nobody,
yes.
because nobody's ever gonna see this.
Yep, I keep looking over here as if we. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, how many viewers. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching, ladies and ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. God. She is dying. I'm gonna turn her mic off again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I am your host, Thomas Lovreisen, because Bree. No, your mic is off. This is my lower third right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
I just wanted to take.
You're out of focus. You're making me out of focus in my headroom. Hey. God, what are we doing?
What has happened?
Your mic is off.
God damn it. Yeah, it was blue for a really long time.
I don't want to talk about it.
It was not green. I just saw it blue, and I was like, oh, and then it turned green.
Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. Bye.